Let's move on now to the Telegraph once more. And thank God this story wasn't around 2,000 years ago, Ben. Or is this you?
Yeah, so history students are being warned that accounts of religious miracles may disturb them. So this ties into those stories of like how, kids at university or whatever are being told, watch out, guys. And let's find out some of what these trigger warnings. It's not, by the way, walking on water or water into wine. That's, it's much more risque stuff like that. You ready to go through this? Okay, here we go. There was a woman, and this, by the way, is the hand of St. James supposedly cured this. The hand of St. James did this. There was a woman swollen with the disease of dropsy. Mm-hmm. I don't know what that is. I don't know what dropsy.
Just kept dropping things.
Okay, clumsy woman. Okay, there's another woman. Pit of her stomach burst forth, i.e., she was putting on weight, until the floodgates of her bowels opened. So diarrhea. She was.
Look, I've seen that happen behind a falafel stall at Glastonbury. So.
Yeah. And did you need a trigger warning for that?
I was OK, but, I think people should...
Do you think it was a miracle?
I would say that, but why is it that we are patronising students like this again and again? If you're studying history, you're going to see disturbing things because they're all dead, and a lot of them died in quite gruesome ways, right? I mean, similarly with literature, there's, putting a trigger warning on literature is basically patronising, saying to the students, you can't cope with the reality of the subject that you have chosen to take. I just get really bored.
Well, this is what University of Kent's Professor Frank Ferredi saying. That they're an invitation to infirmity, like young people invited to feel like patients rather than students.
But, I mean, similarly if you're a biblical scholar, if you're talking about miracles, I mean, if you take the story of Elisha and the bears in the Old Testament, where, Elisha, the prophet, is walking through the town, these young children point and say, bald head, and so God
Why are you pointing at me saying bald head?
I wasn't pointing at you, Josh. I was illustrating the story.
HR.
And at that point, God sends a couple of bears to rip the children to pieces, kills 40-odd kids. That's in the Bible. Now, you don't need a trigger warning if you're going to be studying
that is my favourite story in the Torah about kids. Do not take the mickey out of bald people. Okay?
It's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, from God. He's going to get.
This is another miracle I liked. It said that another woman had a foot incapable of acting like a foot, with toes and heel reversed. I mean, she mustn't have known whether she was coming or going.
Yeah. And look, we can't top that joke, so I think we should leave it there.